Looking for no strings attached hookups between couples, individuals, groups, and more? Well, then keep watching. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your #1 resource for dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be going over an online dating website called SwapFinder, an online dating website that is really geared for those who are swingers. Now, right off the bat, if this doesn't sound like the perfect online dating website for you, no worries, we got a great solution for that, and that's by taking our online dating website quiz. This quiz will ask you some personal preference questions as to what you're looking for in an online dating experience, and at the end of that quiz, it'll let you know exactly what that perfect online dating website is for you personally. If you'd like to take this quiz, you can do so by looking into the description down below or by clicking the link that's popping up above my head right here. And after you've taken that quiz, be sure to check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't? Be sure to check out our deals page again in the description down below or by clicking the link that's popping up above my head right here. Now, in order to make this review a bit easier to comprehend, I've broken it down into these 5 categories. The first of which being the user demographics, then the ease of use, then the pricing, then the key features, and then the success rates. So without further ado, let's jump into #1 on my list, which is the user demographics. So it's pretty clear that SwapFinder is all about casual dating, one-night stands, and no strings attached sex, and it covers a full range of participants. Whether you are a man, a woman, a couple, including straight and LGBTQ+, a group of individuals, or some form of the trans community, SwapFinder has a hookup for you. SwapFinder claims to be the biggest swinger dating website on the entire web. SwapFinder has been around since 1996 and in that time has built a user base from all over the world. And that's over 40 million users in fact. This means that there is going to be a fair chance that no matter where you find yourself in the world, you are going to find SwapFinder users near you or at least in your country. But seeing as it's a sister site of Adult Friend Finder, I'm going to say that the 40 million user claim actually includes users from all of its websites combined, not just SwapFinder, though this is still a very impressive number. When looking at the user base, we can see that around 6 million users come from the United States and 70,000 users log in on the website every day. That's close to 500,000 users every week. When looking at the gender ratio split of the website, you are going to see that there's about twice as many more males than there are females, with 70% of the users being male and 30% of the users being female. Remember though that there are multiple different types of sexualities on this website, and with over 40 million users to choose from, there is no doubt what you're going to be looking for specifically in a matchup on this website. Now let's look at the age ranges, starting with the most popular age ranges to the least popular. The most popular age range is actually those who are aged 55 years or older, with 30% of the overall user base. Then it's those who are aged 25 to 34 years old, who represent 23% of the user base. Then 45 to 54 years old, who represent 19% of the user base. Then 35 to 44 years old, who represent 15% of the user base. And then 18 to 24 years old, who represent only 13% of the user base. This is a real anomaly to me because usually on a website like this, you aren't going to see that the older generation is going to be the most prominent generation on this website. But in this case, you're going to see that it is, with 55-plus-year-old users being the most dominant group. Now, this is going to move me onto #2 on my list, but before I jump into that, I did want to ask you guys to be sure you are hitting like and subscribe. Seriously, it really does help push our videos out so that more users on YouTube can ensure that they are going to be able to see this content and have a better dating experience online. So we super duper appreciate it. Now, this is going to move me onto #2 on my list, which is the ease of use. SwapFinder presents a simple registration interface, and it won't take too much of your time to get your profile up and running on the website. Initially, you'll have to provide a few bits of information to get the process started. Those are who is registering for the site, meaning if you are male, female, a couple, a group, or trans, and what you are looking for, which will consist of those same options. After that, you'll have to provide your birthday, your location, an email address, a username, a password, your race, your body type, your sexual orientation, your marital status, and your living situation. You can always choose to skip this step and do it later, but I always recommend that if you are going to be using any online dating website, it is best for you to fill out your profile first before you start exploring for people, because it's more likely that you're going to find yourself having higher success if your profile is actually filled out. On the whole, SwapFinder is not a very difficult difficult site to actually navigate. It has a range of menus that you will find at the top of the screen. Let's take a look at what these menus are and what they do. The first menu is the home menu, and it's portrayed by a little house logo. This will bring you back to the main SwapFinder page if you click on it. Then there's the mailbox, which is portrayed by an envelope, and it has any messages you have received from other users and any messages you have sent as well. Then there's the instant message icon, portrayed by a speech bubble, and if you receive any instant messages, you will find it here. There's notifications, portrayed by the bell logo, and these are going to be all your important notifications regarding messages, etc. are all recorded here. Then there is My Stuff, and this is where a bunch of submenus can be found. For example, you can click here for your profile to edit it, or you can manage your photo uploads, see users who have flirted with you or viewed your profile, and more. There is also a live action menu where you can be redirected to a live action cams website. And there's Community, where under the Community tab, you can start your own blog or read blogs of other users. Other than the main navigational menus we'll find at the top of the screen, there are a few others on the left-hand side of the screen as well, which appear when you are on the home page. These provide you with another way to access your messages, but also with statistics like who has viewed or flirted with you or viewed your profile amongst other users' information. I must admit, it took me a little bit of time to find my way around SwapFinder, but after navigating the website for about an hour, I could really figure out which menus were going to be the most important and most used, and which ones I wasn't really going to be using that much. Another thing that SwapFinder has that I think is really great is a really useful search engine. So this search engine is going to allow you to search for multiple different parameters. Let me go over them. You can search for men, women, couples who are men and women, couples who are just women, couples who are just men, groups of people, or trans. You can search for one category at a time, or you can group a few together depending on the type of returns you would like. These returns are based on information that you will find in your and others' profiles, so you can opt to change a few parameters or fine-tune them to only return the exact kind of matchups that you would like. And while that kind of fine-tuning can be detrimental on the website with a few users, when there are over 40 million of those users, even those fine-tuned searches should turn up potential matchups. Here's an example of some of the search filters that you can choose. Membership options. Do they have photos? Do they have videos? Ethnicity, sexual orientation, body type, physical aspects including hair and eye color, height and hair length, how they swing, do they drink, do they smoke, marital status, children including if they have any or want any, their astrological sign, languages, religion, and education. I love dating sites that provide a lot of search parameters for you to find the exact kind of person that you're looking for, and while most online dating websites actually require a paywall in order for you to pay to use these search engine capabilities, this website does not. It's completely free for you to use, and that's a pretty big rarity. So how do you make contact with somebody on SwapFinder? If you found someone that you want to get to know better, if you want to send them a message, you're going to have to take out some form of membership on the website. A way around this is the comments on photos that they post. These will be publicly visible to everyone in the site and are likely not going to be as effective as sending them a private message. So this is going to move me onto number 3 on my list, but before I jump into that, I did want to ask you guys our question of the day. And our question of the day today is would you ever participate in an open relationship? Let me know in the comments down below. This is going to move me onto number 3 on my list, which is the pricing. While there are quite a few key features on this website that are available for paying members, the most important of which is the ability to be able to send messages to other users. Now, this is going to be vitally important for you if you actually want to communicate and meet up with other people on the website, so that makes this membership on this website pretty necessary in order for you to find success. Now, they call their membership on this website the Gold membership, and they sell it in 3 different timed increments, so I'm going to go over the prices and how long each price will allow you to be a member for. For a 1-month membership, it will cost you $39.95. For a 3-month membership, it'll cost you $80.85 or $26.95 per month. And for a 12-month membership, it'll cost you $239.40 or $19.95 per month. Now, outside of that, they also have something that's called standard contact. And what this means is that if you are a paying member and you're allowed to message other users, if you end up messaging another user who isn't also a paying member, they're not going to be able to message you back because they need that paid membership. But if you purchase standard contact, this will bypass that and allow any user that you message, as long as your membership is active, to be able to message you back even if they don't have a membership. So if you would like standard contact, the prices look like this. For 1 month, it'll cost you $24.95, and for 3 months, it'll cost you $34.95. Now, for me, the membership prices themselves are very steep in comparison to other online dating websites, and honestly, for just a 1 month membership, for it to cost around $40 is very expensive. Now with this site and just about any other online dating website that you decide to try and sign up for, I do highly recommend that you check out our online dating website deals page. This deals page shows multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't, be sure to check out our deals page. So this is going to move me onto number 4 on my list, which is the key features of SwapFinder. Now the key features that I'm going to go over are those who are specifically for paying membership. And the first one is the ability to send messages. If you opt for a membership, you don't have to use comments to try and chat with somebody. You can send a message instead. As a member, you can send as many messages to as many other users as you would like. But not only that, but if you receive messages as a regular user, you can only see a short preview and not the full message. Now, as a member, should anybody else message you first, you can read their messages instantly. The next feature they have is called contests. From time to time, SwapFinder will hold various contests on the website. These are only open to members, so if you fancy joining in as a member, you can. The next is the Sex Academy. An added extra for SwapFinder is called the Sex Academy. This is an outside affiliate website that's only available to members who have taken out the gold membership option. Sex Academy includes sex tips, new positions, and other educational aspects for members of SwapFinder to browse through. The next feature is the ability to add friends. Another social networking aspect of SwapFinder is the ability to add your own friends. This may not seem like such a big deal, but you can build up a network of like-minded people in this way, especially keeping people you have hooked up with close. And the last feature I want to mention is the ability to see full-size photos and videos. Members of SwapFinder are able to view all of the photos and videos posted by other users. Not only that, but you can see them in their full-size glory, not just a small thumbnail-sized picture that you would need a magnifying glass to see properly. Now this is going to move me onto number 5 on my list, but before I jump into that, I did want to ask you guys to make sure you are hitting like and subscribe. Seriously, it really does help push our videos out for more users to see our content, and we super duper appreciate it. So this is moving me onto number 5 on my list, which is the success rates. The first thing I want to mention is that while this website does claim to have 40 million users, it's not 40 million users on its own. It's 40 million users who are under the adult SwapFinder umbrella. So it's 40 million users across several different websites that are all networked together. Also, if you read about SwapFinder on the net, it's not always painted in the best light. There's plenty of talk of fake profiles and bots on the website as well. For dating sites like this, that's really nothing new, and you're going to have to work through your matchups to find the right kind of people to hook up with. The overall site design is functional, but it does take a little bit of time to get used to. If you used one of SwapFinder's sister sites before, like Adult Friend Finder, for example, you should have no problem finding your way around because it's not too different. And expect a lot of advertising and nudity. There's nothing much you can do about the advertising, but there is a content filter under the settings where you can make adjustments that will help cut out the nudity if that's what you prefer. The last thing I want to talk about too is the pricing. For what's on the offer to members, I do really think the pricing is a bit exorbitant, but I think that's just my personal feelings. Now, if you still don't think that SwapFinder is a great website for you, no worries, I got a great solution for you, and that's by taking our online dating website quiz. This quiz will ask you some personal preference questions as to what you're looking for in an online dating experience, and at the end of that quiz, it'll let you know exactly what that perfect online dating website is for you personally. And after you've taken that quiz, be sure to check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't, be sure to check out our deals page. Now with that being said, if you guys want to see some more content from us, check out the videos that are popping up on my left and right here. And I did want to ask you guys again our question of the day, which was, if you could participate in an open relationship, would you? Let me know in the comments down below. That being said, be sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys here next time on Online for Love. See ya.